7 hidden forces that drive our motivation. Hello, dear viewers of the Check One channel. Today, we'll delve deep into the undercurrents of motivation. While goals and ambitions are evident motivators, there are hidden forces, often unnoticed, that shape our drive. Join us as we explore these subtle yet powerful elements that fuel our aspirations. Let's uncover the unseen factors that push us forward. 1. Ambient music. The power of ambient music extends far beyond simple auditory pleasure. According to a study by Teresa Lasiuk in the Journal of Music Therapy, those who listened to music as they worked completed their tasks faster and presented better ideas than those who didn't. Another interesting fact: words in songs can prove distracting, especially when dealing with verbal tasks. Thus, instrumental ambient music stands out as the preferred choice. In its research, the University of Birmingham, England, also found that music establishes a flow state, reducing the time it takes for a task's completion by keeping distractions at bay. In 1972, a landmark study named the Mozart effect claimed that listening to the maestro's music improved spatial temporal reasoning. While there's been debate over the extent of this effect, the key takeaway is that certain music types can boost cognitive functions. 2. Our surrounding colors. Our environment's color palette is not just about aesthetics, but is deeply connected to our psyche. The famous psychologist and color theorist Max Lusher postulated that our color preferences can indicate psychological changes before symptoms appear. A study from the University of Texas found that bland, gray, beige, and white offices induced sadness and depression, especially in women. Meanwhile, men experienced similar feelings in purple and orange workspaces. Digging deeper into specifics. Blue, a paper from the Journal of Experimental Psychology, revealed that blue tends to boost creativity. It encourages people to think outside the box. Furthermore, it's seen as a stable and calming hue, which can enhance focus and increase productivity. Red. Red is an energizing color. According to a study in the journal Emotion, it can increase the speed and intensity of reactions. This could be because red is often perceived as the color of danger, igniting our innate fight-or-flight response. Green. Green, often associated with nature, is a soothing and refreshing color. In a study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, even a brief glimpse of green before a task was shown to enhance creative performance. When designing workspaces or even choosing attire for an important day, understanding the subtle psychological implications of color can be instrumental. After all, motivation and productivity are not just driven by significant actions, but are also sculpted by such seemingly minor elements. 3. Personal narratives. Every individual has a unique story, deeply woven into their psyche, shaping their perspectives, actions, and motivation. Dr. James Pennebaker, a researcher from the University of Texas at Austin, has extensively studied the therapeutic effect of personal narrative. In his studies, he found that individuals who wrote about their traumatic experiences had a more robust immune function, fewer visits to the doctor, and overall mood improvement. This science of narrative psychology underscores the idea that we're all authors of our life stories. Psychologists like Dan McAdams believe these personal narratives shape our worldviews, beliefs, and goals. When we see ourselves as the heroes of our tales, overcoming adversity, it gives us a motivational framework. For instance, a study published in Behavior Research and Therapy found that veterans who viewed their military experience as a critical chapter in their life narrative had better mental health. 4. Micro-achievements. In the age of social media and highlight reels, grand successes often overshadow the more minor victories. However, the power of micro-achievements is backed by science. According to Dr. Robert Maurer, author of One Small Step Can Change Your Life, The Kaizen Way, small steps can rewire the brain to overcome fear and stimulate progress. The process behind this is fascinating. Each time we complete a task or achieve something, no matter how minor, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, learning, and motivation. A study from the Harvard Business Review even found that the feeling of progress in our work is the foremost factor in intrinsic motivation, job satisfaction, and positive emotion. Furthermore, a study in neuropsychopharmacology revealed that when dopamine is released, it encourages us to enjoy the achievement and take action towards new goals. Thus, ticking off tasks from a to-do list or celebrating minor milestones isn't just about acknowledging the effort. It's a biological boost, urging us to continue, achieve more, and climb higher. 5. Surrounding ourselves with driven individuals. A renowned motivational speaker, Jim Rohn, famously stated, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." There is substantial empirical evidence backing this assertion. A Harvard research by Dr. Nicholas Christakis explored this phenomenon in depth and found that various habits, behaviors, and attitudes, including happiness and ambition, can spread through social networks. Their study, which involved analyzing data from 20 years, discovered that a friend's happiness increases your chances of happiness by 15%. The same contagion effect applies to motivation and drive. Another compelling study published in Psychology of Sport and Exercise found that the exercise behavior of an individual can be influenced by the exercise behavior of their social network, emphasizing the contagious nature of motivation and commitment. 6. Physical movement. The link between physical movement and enhanced mood and motivation is well documented in scientific literature. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases endorphins, often termed feel-good chemicals. According to the Mayo Clinic, these endorphins can reduce pain perception and trigger a positive feeling akin to morphine. Furthermore, a study in JAMA Psychiatry demonstrated that even low levels of physical activity, like walking for just 15 minutes daily, can prevent episodes of depression. Another research from the University of Georgia indicated that even a brief workout of 20 minutes can facilitate information processing and memory functions, revitalizing the brain and sharpening focus. 7. Understanding our why. In his influential book Start With Why, Simon Sinek emphasized the profound impact of understanding our purpose, our why, in driving motivation and success. The Japanese have a term for this, ikigai, which means a reason for being. Research from the University of Rochester, spearheaded by Dr. Edward Deshi, highlighted the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation, stemming from our why, is more potent and enduring than external rewards. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology further stressed that people who understood their why exhibited greater self-motivation and in-depth cognitive processing. Understanding the deeper purpose behind our actions isn't just a philosophical exercise, it's a fundamental anchor to sustain motivation, especially during challenging times. Our goals become much more attainable when they align with our core values and purpose. There you have it. 7 often overlooked forces are driving our motivation. As you progress, remember that motivation isn't just about grand gestures or epic turning points. It's also about the subtle, nuanced elements that shape our daily drive. Whether it's the calming hue of your room, the ambient music in the background, or simply understanding your why, each plays a significant role in propelling us forward. Thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery at Check One. Stay motivated, and until next time, keep pushing forward. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell.